Okay, this morning I'm going to open a bunch of my rocks that I've been tumbling all week, and we're going to see what we get, okay? Alright, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starting with the first tumble, second tumble, third, and the final stage. I always kind of want to start with the final stage, but we're going to go with first. Alright, so take the lid. It's always fun, you never know what you're going to get. So I have a special sink set up. I have a dental office, and so I have this trap. So don't be alarmed when I start putting it down the sink. Unless you have a specific trap built just for this, do not do this at home. Do this outside on your lawn or some gravel. Alright, we're going to start seeing what we've got here. Is that a good rinse? So these are beach stones that I picked up in Yachats, Oregon, in the bay. And, you know, I just was kind of curious to see how they would do. That's really pretty. Look at that one, that one's fun. Alright, so none of these are like super exciting, but they're just plain old kind of beach stones that we collected. And they're looking pretty good, so I'm pretty excited about that. Whoops, sorry about that. Alright, so I'm gonna drop these into my bowl here. I'm gonna label it second, ready for second, because that's how I keep track of what number we're on. You also want to keep track of that this is the first tub, and make sure that you don't mix them up, including this rubber gasket, because you don't want the grit to mix. So I'm very systematic when I do these. This is the second. I do them one at a time. The other ones are way down there, so I don't get them confused. And I put this in the sink so that I know that this is the second time these have been run. And rinse them out, rinse them off. Ooh, look at that beauty. That's fun. These are river stones that I got on the South Umpqua in Oregon. Well, this is a limb cast that came from Eastern Oregon. Pretty sure this is serpentine. A bunch of the green stones all in this. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Yeah, these green, I mean, look how gorgeous these are. This is really smooth, even after the second tumble. They're nice and smooth, and they feel kind of waxy. This is an agate. Agates in this bunch. Great. Well, I think so far this one is kind of my favorite. I don't love the shape of it. I think I might have to do some cuts in this, but, or at least shape it before I do its final polish. It's tedious to do it this way, ready for 2, ready for 3, but it's important because when you're doing a bunch of them, of course, I don't know about you, but I get a little confused or excited, or I have to get called away to work, and then I have to come back and I can't remember which one's which. So be tedious and systematic. It doesn't have to be a fancy system. Okay, this one is the third stage. So this is when we start getting the nicer shine. And these are interesting. I have a lot of ceramic medium in here because this is a really fragile stone. It is Oregon opal. And I had some bigger pieces and a bunch of small pieces, so let's check them out. have this. Dry that off and kind of check out how polished it is. Certainly not the high polish, but see how frosty and smooth it is? Oh, that's going to be really gorgeous. But see how it's got these fracture lines in it? That came when I was polishing them on my grinding wheel, on my casting. And so I thought maybe I'd have better luck polishing it like this. These are some other big pieces, really big pieces. It's tempting to grind off this black, but when you do that, it gets a lot of cracks and crazy. Yeah, these are going to turn out great. All of these are Oregon opal, and these all came from really the same area, the same mine, the same 10th section. But look at all the different colors and translucencies, and yeah, they're really fun. They look like amber, but they are not. I think this is really the way to go. I mean, I have a lot of ceramic medium in here, really cushioning that, and they don't seem to be fracturing, which is great. Pull this one out. Yeah, no fractures. I mean, you don't get to shape them the way that you want, but look at the translucency of that. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I did not mean to turn it around. Nobody wants to see that scary face. Certainly not the person who owns it. That's not a good angle. You never want that angle. Right, I'm going to take out these other little pieces. Some of them are quite tiny, and probably, you know, you'd make beads or, you know, tiny earrings or something out of them, but I just wanted to show you. They're really pretty. All right, I'll do those other two on a different video since this one's getting pretty long. Have a great day.